This is you, a product engineer who is very busy, overworked, and struggling to meet deadlines. And this is where you work, a typical mid-sized manufacturing company. You do most of your project work on a particular CAD package, and from time to time you also work on a few other CAD packages. You consider yourself a fairly competent CAD user. You also need to deal with other file types as part of your day-to-day work, and colleagues in other departments use different CAD systems. There are a bunch of different systems in your company generating product data. In fact, it's possible that the entire company is getting buried in product data. And when it comes down to it, you feel as if product data is piling up on you, making you less effective and productive. In fact, most days, you spend more time searching for product data than doing actual engineering work, and that sucks. And to confound your problem, there are several data silos in your company, all which store product data in one form or another. So you ask yourself, how can I quickly access what I need without wasting time or effort looking for it? If you're like most engineers, all you really want to do is to find product data quickly and easily. You want to reuse or repurpose existing data rather than wasting time redesigning it, and you want to share the most current data. You need to know that what you share is not obsolete the moment you press the send button. So what is an engineer to do? There is hope. Imagine a cluttered tabletop. One way of making the table look tidy without touching anything on it is to cover it up with a tablecloth. Because by doing so, the underlying clutter somehow looks tidy. Now imagine a product that worked along the same principles. It doesn't touch the data underneath, but like a table cover, it makes all your data seem organized and tidy. That product exists, and it's called Inforbix. Inforbix organizes its features and functionality into simple-to-use apps that help busy people in manufacturing companies, like you, get the most out of product data that is stored across different locations and in different file types. Here's an analogy of how you can think of Inforbix apps. Mobile apps on phones and tablets are designed to tackle specific tasks. They are designed to be easy to use, require no special installation or training, and are very inexpensive. There are apps for email, managing your time, viewing videos, capturing notes, etc., etc. The idea and premise behind the app concept is that one size doesn't fit all. People can choose to use the apps that are designed for a specific task. Inforbix works along similar lines. Each app is designed to tackle a specific task. They are easy to use, require no installation or training, and are affordable for any size manufacturing company. There's an app that helps you search for product data across data silos and file types. We call it Inforbix Search. This app can pull product data directly from within CAD files, PDM and PLM systems, and the like. There's another app, we call it Inforbix Table. It lets you harness the power of spreadsheets by tabulating product data and presenting it in meaningful ways. It's a virtual way of organizing and sharing data in table reports that are automatically always up to date. There's even an app, we call it Inforbix Charts, that helps you visualize product data in charts and graphs to make it easy to see and discover trends, otherwise lost in the clutter of all that company data. And what's more, Inforbix will continue to create many more apps, each designed to address a specific task. All these apps will be available directly on the product, which is accessed with any standard web browser. Inforbix is a web and cloud-based technology designed to be ready to use within minutes after a simple wizard-based installation. Inforbix works by scanning or indexing all the data within your company. You control what is indexed. There is no disruption of any kind to your IT systems. And by scanning or indexing your files, Inforbix collects metadata. This metadata is encrypted and sent to the Inforbix cloud where the metadata is processed. None of your original files are on the cloud. Using a standard web browser, you use the Inforbix apps to find, reuse, and share your product data. You can now have virtual access to the product data you need regardless of where it is located in your company. So you might be asking yourself, okay, I get the concept of product apps and the Inforbix apps in general, but how about the fine print, such as data migration, customization, maintenance, and the expenses required? The good news is that Inforbix doesn't require any data migration. We scan the data on-premise and do not touch or modify it in any way. Only metadata is sent to the cloud. And because Inforbix apps are web-based and focused on addressing specific tasks, there's no customization required. One size doesn't fit all, so you use the app you need when you need it. There's no maintenance required. Once Inforbix is scanning your files, everything else is automatic. All the processing and work happens on the cloud. Inforbix can scale from one to any number of users without requiring any additional effort from you. Inforbix is affordable for any manufacturing company of any size. There are no hidden services or maintenance fees. All is included as a subscription price. So give Inforbix some thought when you're thinking of ways to get the most out of your product data. There is no risk for trying Inforbix apps. Learn more at Inforbix.com.